Good evening, ladies. I'm your host, Cole Brad, the host of the Cole That Sports Report, coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies, I will talk to you guys about the really sad news from earlier today that legendary WWE ring announcer, longest reigning WWE ring announcer, longest tenured WWE ring announcer, that is, Howard Finkel, has been deceased at 69. That is, I'll get you guys to that. I'll talk to you guys about the numerous WWE releases and also the furlough, WWE furloughing, and also furloughing a portion of his workforce to reduce the salaries. That is, and so and that's all due to the coronavirus issue. That is, and the releases that were just issued yesterday due to the coronavirus issue. I'll talk about the fact that a Travis Kelce will not be retired from arm wrestling at the NFL. Maya Brady just won the softball award, who happens to be Tom Brady's niece, by the way, just won a softball award. I'll get you guys into that. Joe Kelly accidentally throwing a baseball at a window when he was trying to do a catch up, change up on his backyard. He accidentally threw it at a window. Antipol's softball team is in peril. Von Miller did test positive for coronavirus. That is, and he's in quarantine. And he's going to be quarantined, resting at home now. Brian Allen, he tested positive for coronavirus as well. He has symptoms, but he feels better for sure. So, and there's other news I'm going to get into for sure. But I'm going to start things off with a really tragic news that longest tenured WWE legendary ring announcer and former WWE Hall of Famer, the Fink himself, Howard Finkel, was deceased at 69. That is, and he made his ring announcing debut back in at Madison Square Garden, MSG, back in 1979. He was the longest serving ring announcer and WWE employee. That is, and he was up to the WWE Hall of Fame back in 2009. By the way, first off, I want to send my condolences out to the Howard Finkel's family members, all of his fans, the WWE universe, all the viewers, all the subscribers of this really horrific loss. And that legendary voice will not be forgotten. And he's announced, Stone Cold Steve Austin being the new WWE champ. He's announced Edge and Christian. And he's also announced, he's made the announcements. He's announced the winner of this match. And new WWE champion, Ed Stone Cold Steve Austin. The new WWE champ, Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre. But, everyone's going to miss that voice. But you can relive that voice on YouTube channel, on WWE's YouTube channel, by the way. And it's just memorable, though. It's the longest. Howard Finkel was the longest tenured employee in WWE history, which he was the longest serving ring announcer throughout the ages, and the death toll that obviously not expected. It just shook everybody. So my initial reaction was, oh man, it's just awful. Longest serving ring announcer, WWE ring announcer, that is, the Fink, Howard Finkel, deceased at 69. And I really don't have a clue what he died of exactly. I don't necessarily know what it was. I'm not sure. I hope it's not nothing to do with the coronavirus. And I don't know, some sort of illness. I don't know for sure. But hopefully there's an update. So once again, my condolences go out to Howard Finkel's family members, all of his fans, his colleagues, all his friends of his, the WWE universe of this historic loss of Howard Finkel, the Fink, legacy and legendary voice, ring announcing voice will never be forgotten. So that's all I got to say right there. So rest in peace, Howard Finkel. Your legacy will not be forgotten and forever the GOAT. So all I got to know. That's all I got to say, everybody. That's all I got to say. Now I'm going to talk to you guys also about the WWE releasing numerous superstars due to the coronavirus issue and the furloughs of the portion of its workforce due to reducing salaries, by the way. So I'm going to get you guys to that. But first, I want to get you guys into the the numerous releases that were just made yesterday. Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt Hawkins, Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Maria Kanellis, Mike Kanellis, EC3, Aiden English, referee Mike Chioda, Lio Rush, Primo, and Epico. Those are the numerous WWE releases, by the way. And there are 2 extras. There is Deonna Purrazzo and MJ Jenkins. So this is all to the coronavirus issue. So obviously, this is just hard for all the superstars out there who are just having a tough time with this. And obviously, things haven't been the same since this coronavirus issue. So obviously, it's just a shame that numerous superstars don't get a chance at anything and they don't appear on TV so much. But it's just awful news. Really awful news. So superstars being released, it's just awful. This is all to do with the coronavirus issue, by the way. So I can tell you that. I went on the furloughs of the WWE workforce, by the way. It says right here the reducing furloughs are temporary, causing the construction of new HQ for 6 months. Reducing salaries. Furloughs are going to be temporary, pausing construction of new headquarters for 6 months. Operating expenses, cut talent expenses, third-party staffing. Also, this results in $4 million salary, cash flow, and also the amount would have to be $140 million. So this is really awful news. And the releases that is listed out, this just says it all. And the fact that everyone's got to stay home and don't get a chance at anything, it's just really, we don't see a lot of releases. I mean, earlier this month we saw, NXT, Raw, and SmackDown Tag Team Chance the Revival, they got released in WWE, and now all these numerous superstars, they got released as well. So it's really awful news, and obviously, my reaction to this was, oh man, this coronavirus is taking away everything, and it's damage that this coronavirus has done. It's ended careers, it's ended, tenures, people calling it quits, people getting laid off, and pay cuts. It's just awful news. So Rusev, oh yes, I'm sorry, Rusev got released as well. So Rusev, he was released as well, though, by the way. So I'm sorry, guys. Rusev was also released by WWE as well, by the way. The Bulgarian Brood, Rusev, he was released from WWE as well, and this is a shame on everyone's part. So it's just awful news. So that's all I'm going to say for that part right there, and hopefully things go back to normal when this coronavirus is over with for sure. So wash hands with soap and use sanitizer, and that's all there is to it just for now on that part. Others I do want to address, by the way, that Rams center Brian Allen tests positive with the coronavirus because he had symptoms, but he feels better now. He's the first NFL player to test positive with the coronavirus. I mean, not only him, Von Miller, he tests positive with the coronavirus as well. But he's doing well for now, and he's in good spirits. He's at home now, so just keep them both in your prayers as they're recovering, by the way. And obviously, this is awful news on everyone's part, so keep them in your prayers, everyone. Wish them a speedy recovery. So that's all there is to it. Other news I do want to address, by the way, that top 2021 draft prospect Jalen Green is going to be going to the G League. Skimming College. Not only him, another prospect, a 5-star prospect, Isaiah Todd. He's also going to the G League as well and Skim College as well. So that's amazing news. The best news I've ever heard all day. So I can tell you that much. So many of us think about it, though. We'll say. Also, just some other news I want to address, by the way, that Dodgers player Joe Kelly did a changeup on his backyard, that is, throwing at a bullseye on a target. He missed that target and shattered a window. And that's just really not good. I mean, usually baseball players, they hit a home run, and then they home runs, baseball, they hit something that's at a window. So that's going to be the not so top plays. So that's in that part. At least he got there. I can tell you that much. So just think about that. Make a mistake about that, everybody. So don't try to set homeschool anywhere, and please consider the following, everybody. Other things I want to address, by the way, Maya Brady, who happens to be Tom Brady's niece, she won a UCLA softball award. She led her team with 7 home runs and batting .356. Maya was named the 2020 Freshman Player of the Week. So, gotta give credit to her though. And she did play dodgeball with Tom Brady, by the way. So, who's a Tampa Bay Buck who goes by Tampa Bay now. And he's also and Tom Brady. He's also in the participating all-in challenges. So the winner of Tom Brady's auction gets the opportunity to fly to Florida, Tampa Bay, that is, watch his game at Tampa Bay. He give away his jersey, his cleats. Not only that, you get to have dinner with Tom Brady as well. So that's, and also VIP treatment. Also, you get to have dinner with Tom Brady as well, and probably get his autograph. That's surprising news. That's gonna amp up the rings. That's gonna be surprising to everybody. I can tell you that right now. So once you do that, just that's all you gotta do. Once you go in the all-in challenge, pick out any auction you want, get the experience of a lifetime. So all the news you guys, all the news I'm gonna say right there, everybody. That's all I got. Also, Travis Kelce, he retired from arm wrestling. Not the NFL. Now, if it was the NFL, he could have retired right there, but not a good move there. So who knows about that one? Nothing good there. Nothing good on that part. Also, just some others I want to address, by the way, that DePaul's softball team is in peril because they have been sued after covering up an abusive cult in the DePaul softball team. Now, former softball coach by Eugene Lentz, the former softball coach, punched his assistant in the face and abused softball players. School officials didn't do anything about it. Jenny Convisor, who is DePaul's mental health doctor and sports psychiatrist, she uncovered the abuse stemming from Eugene Lenty's softball team. Lenty is a legend at DePaul, coach for over 40 years and had 1K career wins. Convisor is also a sports, yes, I also said she's a sports psychologist as well at DePaul from 2005 to 2018. And students were telling her that in 2016, back in 2018, that is, Lenty had abusive behavior. Players told convincing the coach called them effing bleep, Evan Horse, and punched them about their bodies and other things. Gene Lenty was also the DePaul's athletic director. That is, they didn't do much anything. They had to cover it up though, by the way. So Gavizer back in 2018 says that Lenty got into a dispute by punching a female associate head coach. DePaul released Lenty's staff. Convisor claims DePaul, formatted the indictment that DePaul, that is, didn't even terminate the indictment with their medical companies as defamed, and they defamed her by painting her as a disgruntled, crassly, as a disgruntled venter, crassly using DePaul's patients as an excuse to excuse May, that is. Convisor sues DePaul, not Lenty or officials, for retaliation because of breach of contract and defamation and many more. So what happened here was that Eugene Lenty was accused of punching a female assistant head coach, the DePaul softball team, and accuse and abuse their players, their softball players as well. Now, this may be a domestic abuse related issue, so it's very unclear if Eugene Lenti was ever arrested nor fined, because, quite frankly, to be honest, DePaul was accused of covering this up, though. So Eugene Lenti was arrested and charged and gone to court and faced jail time. That could have happened. But the thing is, DePaul kept this in secret all along, and the officials didn't do anything about it at all, though. So now, if Eugene Lenti had an arrest warrant for him, though, he'd be in jail by now. So this may be a domestic abuse related issue. So obviously, it's very unclear if there were any charges that were filed, and it's very unclear if Eugene Lenti is ever going to be facing jail time, because he is very unclear if he was arrested or not. That's what I don't know for sure. But obviously, this isn't going to sit well for anyone else. So obviously, I think it's safe to say that Eugene Lenti should be arrested, should be charged, should be indicted, should face jail time if convicted, by the way, that is. If there is an arrest warrant, that is. Now, if he's convicted, he gets jail time for good, though. So that right there, may sum things up a bit, but I think it's safe to say that Eugene Lenti could have been arrested or just fined by DePaul University. That is for the allegations, by the way, on DePaul's softball team. Eugene Lenti attacking just the female associate, a female head coaching associate, female assistant head coach, and also the team, by the way. So that's not going to sit well with anyone else. So hopefully, things are going to resort and work out for sure. And hopefully it's a resolution to all this, just to clear this up a bit. So that's all there is you got to know for that part. I can tell you that right now. And also the fact that Sam Clayton, another time I want to address that, Sam Clayton Jr., who's a Jamaican bobsledder, he was deceased of the coronavirus as well. He inspired the movie Cool Runnings. So really, all news you got to know for sure in that part. I can tell you that. So make no mistake about that part. So thoughts, prayers out to his family members, all of his fans. And this is Sam Clayton Jr., by the way. He was deceased of the coronavirus as well. So not looking good there. Others I did want to address, by the way, that MJ Michael Jordan said that his 6th title reign with the Bulls was a trying year, and knowledge it would be the team's final season together, looming from the start. Now, if you guys really want to see The Last Dance, Michael Jordan, that is, you can check it out this coming Sunday on ESPN Films. By the way, everybody, the docu-series, which will be out this Sunday. So check it out, everybody. It's a must-see, must-watch. I know you guys are going to love it and enjoy it. I know as a Michael Jordan fan myself, I used to watch the games and watch the dunks. It was just amazing. So, won a 6th NBA title, so you got to give credit due to him. The greatest ever do. He's forever the GOAT. We all know it. And obviously, this is going to change everyone, and everyone loves it. So, got to give credit to it. I can tell you that right now. So, MJ is forever the GOAT, and people argue, whether or not if MJ or LeBron's to go, and we all know those stories. It's MJ. Say what you want. So no way LeBron could even eclipse MJ. Not in title reigns. Now LeBron's a 3-time NBA champion. MJ, Michael Jordan, is a 6-time NBA champ. I can tell you that right now. Now we've had this debate for months and months now. So we all know the whole story. We all know it. So all this you got to know just for that part. And obviously, hope you guys enjoy The Last Dance. Michael Jordan, that is, 6-time NBA champ, and reliving the favorite moments, that is, and reliving the greatest rivalries. And you can check it out on ESPN Films. So check it out, everybody, this coming Sunday. So that's all I got to say right there, everybody, just for that part. And obviously that changes everything. I will tell you that right now. We'll say that for sure. So nothing more to it, and that's all I got to say. So not more to it. I want to say happy birthdays to Candy Cartwright and the Blazing Baddie, Mia Yim. Their birthdays are today, by the way. Wish them happy birthdays for sure, everybody. And so your birthday wish and your birthday shout outs soon, by the way. And all the news you got to know. So your birthday wish on the comment section. And be sure to do so. So that's all the news you got to know, just for sure in that part. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it there for the Club That Was Sportswear. Please be sure to like, subscribe to the Club That Was Sportswear YouTube channel, Facebook page. By all means necessary, be sure to send me your comments, your thoughts. Send your thoughts and prayers out to Howard Finkel's family members, his fans, the WWE Universe, and the viewers of this really horrific loss of Howard Finkel. By the way, please let me in the comments what your thoughts are, reactions. Send your condolences down in the comments section. By the way, I'll definitely address the sponsor what your favorite moment was, and all this you got to know for now. Miss Evans gonna be the legendary ring announcing voice of Howard Finkel. By the way, so all this you got to know. Be sure to what's your thoughts on these numerous WWE releases, by the way, and WWE furloughing their portion of their workforce. This is all due to the coronavirus issue, by the way, everybody. So please let me know how you feel about this, what your reaction, your thoughts are, and I'll definitely address a response to that for sure. Where do you think they're going to go next? Where they go from there? So that's all the news you got to know on that part. What do you think of Travis Kelce retiring from the arm wrestling, not the NFL? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts and reactions are. I'll just respond to that. Let me know if you think that what you thought of MJ saying that his sixth title run with the Bulls was a trying year for him. Please let me know in the comments what your reaction, your responses, and your thoughts are, and I'll definitely address it for sure, everybody. For now, what you think of Maya Brady winning the softball award for UCLA? Let me know in the comments what your reaction, your response, your thoughts are. I'll definitely address it and get to that for sure, everybody. For that, what do you think of Jalen Green and Isaiah Todd going to the G League and skimming college? Let me know in the comments what your reaction, your thoughts on. Definitely just response to that for sure, everybody. What you also think of Joe Kelly, accidentally trying to throw a target at it, but he throws it, shatters a window. Let me know in the comment section. I will address response to that for sure, everybody. So everything you need to know. That's gonna be making this a not so top place for sure. I can tell you that. What you think is what repercussions that DePaul's going to face from these allegations against Eugene Lenti, by the way? Let me know what your actual thoughts are. I'll definitely just sponsor that for sure as well. Say thoughts prayers out to both Brian Allen and Von Mills. They tested positive for the coronavirus and they're doing well. So please send me thoughts and prayers out to them in the comment section. Wish them a speedy recovery, by the way. And all those you got to know. And wish happy birthdays to Candy Cartwright and Mia Yim in the comment section. So your birthday, wish your birthday shout out, by the way, everybody. And all you gotta know for that. So another more to another be said. So that's all you gotta know. Apple remember more live breaking news, stream times, live updates, development storylines, and a whole lot more than Clubhouse Sports, all things sports related, everything you need to know. And that's all I gotta say, everybody. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Be safe. Rest in peace, Howard Finkel. And Travis Kelce now retire from the NFL. And all I gotta say is take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please stay safe. Bye-bye.